Hello again. Thanks so much for joining us for the Susan G. Komen North and West Texas virtual More Than Pink Walk. We hope you've enjoyed the videos we've posted so far today, and we thank you for your participation, your support, and your fundraising. If we had been able to host our events in person this year, you would have gotten an up-close, hands-on look at the 4 pillars that make up our mission work by visiting 4 tents at our walk site. For those of you who participated in last year's Amarillo or Lubbock More Than Pink Walks, you might have seen these. But for our North Texas and Wichita Falls area people, this is all brand new. Let's take a few minutes to walk through our pillar tents and learn more about Komen's mission to save lives and end breast cancer forever. The first pillar of Komen's mission is research. We are funding the breakthroughs that give more time to everyone in their fight against breast cancer and provide new hope through life-saving discoveries. This year's research pillar is sponsored by Texas Instruments, a longtime supporter of the North Texas Race and Walk events. Komen has invested nearly $1 billion in breast cancer research, more than any other nonprofit. We funded 2,600 research grants in 47 states and 21 countries. And 70% of our most recent research funding investment was focused on metastatic breast cancer and treatment resistance. In our research pillar tent, you can learn more about metastatic breast cancer, as well as view cancerous and healthy cells under a microscope. Visit KomenNWTX.org/allin to learn more about the research programs we're funding. We can't cure breast cancer without research. Thanks to our fundraisers and our sponsors, like Research Pillar sponsor Texas Instruments, we are addressing some of the most pressing issues in the fight against breast cancer. Care is the second mission pillar, and this year it is sponsored by Texas Ford Dealers, a sponsor of both the North Texas and Lubbock area events. Our Care pillar represents our commitment to ensuring that everyone has access to quality screening, diagnosis, and treatment for breast cancer through patient support programs, treatment assistance funding, and even child care and transportation services. One of the easiest ways to get access to the care services Komen funds is through our breast cancer helpline, 1-877-GO-KOMEN. By calling that helpline, you can speak with a trained specialist or oncology social worker to answer all of your breast health questions and connect you with resources in your area. In our Care Pillar tent, we have activities to test your knowledge about breast cancer and Komen, as well as a labyrinth game to demonstrate a breast cancer patient's journey, both with and without the help of a Komen-funded patient navigator. This healthcare professional focuses on a patient's needs and guides them through the healthcare system. At KomenNWTX.org/allin, you can view the list of organizations that Komen North and West Texas is funding this year to provide breast health services to the women and men in our 91 county service area who need them most. While it's important to us to find the breast cancer cures of tomorrow, we cannot abandon the breast cancer patients of today. Thanks to sponsors like Texas Ford Dealers for helping us fund life-saving breast health services. Our third mission pillar is community. We want to thank this year's community sponsor, In Touch Credit Union, for their continued support of our affiliate. The community pillar represents Komen's promise to support everyone, no matter where they are in their breast cancer journey. We create opportunities for Komen supporters to share their passion for the movement and compassion for each other. You are our community, and we rely on you to volunteer for our events, share your stories, and continue to engage with us year-round as we work to save lives and end breast cancer forever. In this tent, we invite our participants to mark where they are from on our service area map. Sign up to volunteer or share their story about why they support Komen or why they walk. Share your story with us today by visiting KomenNWTX.org/allin. This is the only way we can beat breast cancer. It's together. It's going to take fundraisers, walkers, healthcare providers, researchers, advocates, survivors, those living with metastatic breast cancer, supporters, and sponsors. Thank you to In Touch Credit Union for sponsoring this pillar, and thanks to you for being part of our community. The final pillar of Komen's mission is action. We fight for the rights of patients and compassionate care for everyone through our advocacy efforts. Our advocates act as the voice of over 3 million breast cancer survivors in the United States. For example, our policy advocates ensure the fight against breast cancer remains a priority among our state and national policymakers. Our research advocates make certain the perspectives of survivors, those living with metastatic breast cancer, and their families are considered in the decisions that impact our progress towards ending breast cancer forever. In this tent, you can sign up to be part of our advocacy community, defend the Breast Cancer Bill of Rights, and send postcards to family and friends to invite them to join in our advocacy efforts as well. You can read the Breast Cancer Bill of Rights and sign the petition at KomenNWTX.org/all-in. Sound government action is critical for making broad, systemic, and lasting changes we need to save lives and end breast cancer forever. That means Komen, as a patient advocacy organization with firsthand knowledge of how breast cancer touches people and communities, must advocate at all levels of government. We cannot do it alone. Real change requires a chorus of voices. There's no one thing that will eradicate breast cancer. It will take funding cutting-edge research, educating about early detection, speaking out to our elected leaders, and giving access to round-the-clock care, and showing our sisters, moms, wives, brothers, and sons that no matter what they are going through, they are not alone. That's what we do at Susan G. Komen every single day, and what we will continue to do until we live in a world without breast cancer. We look forward to when we'll be able to gather together again in person so that you all can have a chance to explore these mission pillars at our More Than Pink Walk. Until then, I encourage you to take a look at our More Than Pink mobile app. You can download it from the App Store or Google Play, and then earn badges by learning about the different aspects of our mission. Thank you for joining us today, and we hope to see you all in person soon.